wow, wow, wow. Ba-da-bow. All right. We got to do something about your lighting. Can we bump up the lights, Kelly, please? A little bit? Laura needs you need a little bit. There it is. There you
I
are.
like brighter lights anyways.
There you go. I heard that, I don't want to take away from something you were going to talk about. Isn't there something about dim lighting in what you brought up just a couple of minutes ago?
I don't think that was one of them.
All right. Well, I saw a thing. Well, we'll talk about it coming up.
Yeah, it's not.
Things around your house that you think make you happy but don't. I'm a dim lighting guy.
Oh my gosh, I hate it.
I don't want, I'd rather have dim lights. I can exist in the house, sitting in front of the...
warm. Long as the light is warm. I don't need it over my head.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't mind having a light on in the house, but it doesn't have to always be the one in the room. Amy always likes to have one light on, and it's the one by the couch that catches the angle of the TV just right. And she'll go, oh my God, this movie's scary. And I'm like, yeah, because that lampshade basically is taking over half the movie screen. I didn't even see the bad guy.
You cannot turn on the overhead kitchen lights in my house when I'm watching TV because it's reflecting off the screen, right? And I'll turn on, all I want in the kitchen lights, just give me the under-counter ones. So that we get the cheapo, little lights under there. They look great. Just leave those on. That's all I need. I don't turn on any lights when I get up. I go in the bathroom. That's the only light I turn on. When I come down and I do the kitchen stuff and make the coffee, it's only with one under-counter light. I don't need any light.
In the morning, it's different because, I've turned on the kitchen light and stuff, but I don't really, the lights, whatever, because people are sleeping. But when I get home from work, I want lights on. When we're at home in the evening,
you're at home from work in the middle of the day? Why do you need lights?
I want it bright. I want to be awake and happy. Light means happiness.
Okay.
Yay, happy.
Are your windows? You have the shades down?
No, no.
But there's my point. Is there's not enough daylight coming in?
Not during the winter.
Okay.
A bunch of crap. Look at it outside.
Right.
Look at that.
Easy.
Look at that. You think that's bright out?
A little angry.
Yeah.
A little angry.
Give me some sunshine.
Yeah.
In the summer, it's different. But I want, if the sun goes down, I want it bright and summery.
Okay. Erica, tilt your camera down just a little bit if you can. Jimmy was there.
Yeah, you can tell Jimmy.
That's
Jimmy
good right there.
always
That's
makes
good.
sure he's in
That's
the
good.
screen.
I don't know. It's just I've always wondered about people who got to get up and put every light on in the house. I walk through the house in the dark. I've lived there a long time. I know the house. I don't need lights on. And besides, there's enough lights coming from outside that you could still see. I don't like the people act like they're blind because the lights are out. I don't get it.
Well, it depends. Where I sleep, there's not much light coming in from outside sources.
We put
in the living room, sure, no problem. But
we put big shades in front of to keep the light out inside. Now that's dark, but the rest of the house isn't that dark. So anyway,
I keep it dark.
yeah. Laura had something. What was it? Things about before you go to bed. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But also things in your house that you think make you happy that don't. That's another thing. That's going to come up. Erica's going to sit in. So things are good with you. What have you been up to? How was your holidays? We haven't spoken.
My holidays were great.
Yeah.
Christmas was awesome. Got together with the whole fam. And New Year's Eve, I went to Boston, went to Encore, lost some money.
I checked in on her, made sure I said,
Yeah, that
listen,
was very sweet.
I want everybody to, I texted all of you, have a good, happy New Year's, but I said to Erica, be good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go over the rules that we already went over
Right.
with her. Remember
Right.
when she,
Right.
the night before Thanksgiving, she was going out with some girlfriends, and me and you gave her the whole lowdown going, listen, go to bathrooms in pairs, don't leave your drinks unattended,
Right.
and guys are gross.
Did you guys?
And I know, I heard somebody
gross.
told me that you went to New York City, but your New York City trip is probably different than my New York City trip.
Yes.
Did you go to
Brooklyn.
the M&M store?
No, I've been there before. That's
it's
really,
Times
really
Square.
cool.
Yeah, what did you do?
In New York, I went to visit my sister, so we just did a lot of walking around Brooklyn. We went to Manhattan to see that, the festival, the little shops that they had up for the Christmas season.
yeah.
Did you
Saw the
raise the roof?
Rockefeller Center
Did
tree.
you rage? Did you rage? You did.
Yeah.
Okay. all
We
right.
went to a disco funk bar, which was really cool.
That's
It was
cool.
just disco music
you-
and balls everywhere.
Did you do the frosty?
She's learning. She knew as soon as she said it. She's like, yeah.
Did you try the frosty pop-up bar?
No.
Oh my gosh! I couldn't get into it because I had kids under 21, but it looked like so much fun.
I have other
I'll put
questions
that on
about
the
that.
list.
I have other questions about that because
Okay.
you just brought something to mind that I don't know if either of you have experienced. But we'll get to all of that. The Buzz 24/7. This is just a precursor. We're just getting rolling, people. We're coming right back. We're coming right back after this. Don't move. Hey, folks, it's Craig, and we've got these brand new Morning Buzz coffee mugs now available on our deals page and want to give some away. At morningbuzz.com/win, you subscribe to any of our podcast platforms, and that's it. Random entries will be picked to win coffee mugs. Enter to win at morningbuzz.com/win today.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Now that's what's up.
So, all right, so just off that, what we were just talking about, I've never been to a New York City club. I went to an S&M bar, which was really...
M&M bar?
S&M. S&M. I've been to the M&M store, but I went to an S&M bar, but it was kind of like more of a goofy thing than a sex club. You know, they would have office parties, and then they'd put some guy in handcuffs, and they'd... Were you with us, Scotty?
No,
You
I
weren't.
was back here running
Yeah.
running things for you guys.
Yeah, and they would hit a guy with a fake little like whatever, not like a whip, but something with a bunch of tassels on the end of
Okay.
it, and then they would reach around and they grab his front, you know what I mean? And then they would spank a woman and do it like it was an S&M bar, but they had great pork chops. It was a restaurant, and it was actually really good. But
That's
anyway,
hilarious.
So I've never been in the club thing, the club scene
Yep.
in New York. So you went. Did you go to any clubs when you were not with the kids? Not this time.
No.
Okay.
I have, yeah.
All right.
I was trying. I really wanted to go to Frosty's pop up. It's closed
yeah,
out
what is
now,
that?
but it
It's
was
really
only
cool.
So
there
what
for-
is that?
It's a pop up bar, and it's all decorated with lights and stuff, and they have all these wintry cocktails. It's shut down now. They only
Yep.
Right,
pop it
okay.
up for winter.
Yeah.
And I was hoping she went. I wanted to go so bad.
The pop-up phenomenon is crazy.
Yes.
I mean, because and it's cool in a way, but also, what if you go to a pop-up place and you absolutely love it, you want it to stay there, but then it's gone?
Well,
You just
like,
wait,
see,
maybe
I
it
always
comes back.
find it interesting. Like they'll do like, hey, Metallica comes to town 2 or 3 days before. Bang, there's a pop-up
They
store.
did a pop-up store.
of
Yeah.
limited stuff, and
Right.
I know they did a pop-up store
No.
briefly for the TV show Friends in Boston because Amy went to that.
They had that. They had friends one at Times Square too,
So
or in that area.
when you went to a club, like my only experience with New York City clubs is stuff I've seen on television and in the movies, right? So a big open-faced dance floor, high ceilings, mirrored balls and stuff. Is it jam-packed? Are you bumping bodies with another person on the floor?
The one that I went to, when you walk in, there's a bar and kind of an area to just chill. And then
Yeah.
if you go downstairs, low ceilings, but it was pretty packed. That was
Yeah.
the dance floor, and there was a photo booth, and then all the disco balls and music. And it was pretty packed.
It was pretty
So,
pumping.
but
Okay.
when you go and you're doing that with your friends or your sisters and stuff like that, are you there like I'm there to dance with my friends? Do you get a
Yes.
kick out of the hey? All of a sudden the guys come over and
The
just
men?
start going hey.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of mood I'm in, but if I just want to hang out with my
Yeah.
friends, then I'll tell them that. And
Yeah.
usually they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
there's
don't-
definitely some interesting things.
I don't get that. I look.
it's-
I know I'm out of the ball game, right? I'm the freaking dinosaur. I get it.
Yep.
But going up to a woman that's dancing with her friends and kind of slipping into the mix, to me is like,
But
Jesus,
how do you
I
think?
don't have it.
How do you
She
think they
might be
approach?
giving you the look.
That's
I-
the approach. Like next thing you know, you're on the dance floor, and then there could be a man you want to dance with.
No,
That's
I
fine.
agree
You
with
come over to me, different ball game. Me slipping into between women and their friends, going, "Hey, that."
Yeah. Like I'm gonna-
Well,
all of a
not with
sudden,
that face.
just-
You might.
I don't have that.
all of a sudden I'm gonna I'm gonna pop up. Hey.
No, but what Kelly said, eye contact. Like if I want you to talk to me, like I'll be looking at you, you know.
Okay, all right, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I have the grapes.
Are guys smart when it comes to that sometimes?
That's a no. You could say no. You're in a safe space.
Well, Laura's got like a
depends.
wonky eye, so I may think she's looking at me.
That's true. That's true.
It might be.
That's true. Does it?
Especially when I'm drinking.
I think she's interested.
It gets a little wonkier when you're
When I'm
you're
tired or when I drink.
and when
yes.
you drink.
Yeah.
So what did any guys come over and say stupid stuff? Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I ask what they said?
Well, this was a really annoying one because this guy was dancing with clearly his girlfriend or a girl all night long.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, he comes over and he grabs my waist and he's like, "Hey, I'm leaving right now, but I just wanted to let you know that you're just the most beautiful person I've ever seen." Like he's leaving with his girlfriend, so that was just annoying.
So he grabs your
Yeah,
waist.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
get it.
this is where I have two daughters her age.
We're in the same boat.
And the things that sometimes that guys how they break the ice or their first approach is very hilarious to me because I sometimes I go, they use it like that, and then sometimes as a dad, you go, said what?
I'm an old school guy. You're not touching a woman.
No,
You don't walk up and put your hands on her. Maybe I touch your shoulder if I want to get your attention, but I touch it quickly and my hand is off. But putting my hands on the waist of a woman, holy shit.
No.
Yeah, as you're leaving with somebody who's obviously like you're going home with. It was just so uncomfortable.
And, I mean,
the guy was drinking muscle milk.
Do some women out there find that like that's hot? No. What he just did was hot.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, right? No, who?
Kind of person I am.
No, I know. But you're also a free dancer. You'll be out there dancing like crazy, and you'll dance with anybody. Which is fine. You should be able to do that. But a guy putting his hands on a woman's waist.
Yep.
Oh my God!
No.
Did you
so
did you
weird.
kick the guy in the balls?
No.
Did you
I
think about
usually
it?
freeze up and stuff like that. Like when things like that happen, I just don't know what to do. I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
it was also quick. Like he like grabbed me. He'd said something to my in my ear, and then he like kind of walked away.
Trying to
Yeah,
process what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
All
I'm
right.
like-
So I'm going to say this at the risk of you laughing, but I mean, there have been times when if I've been approached by a woman that was interested in something I wasn't interested in, I just act stupid. You know what I mean? Like the easy thing to do is to just pretend like, oh yeah, I'm good, and just kind of keep going about your way when you don't want anything to do with what they're selling.
Yeah.
And I don't mean selling as in a monetary prostitute way. You know what I mean? There's times, Scotty, when
I'm sure
I got some attention.
I'm sure. I just
And it
the,
just
the
plain
girls
dumb.
the girls will tell me sometimes, and I just go,
what they experience?
What they experience, you know, and you know,
Horrifying.
Just I go, wow, that is, and I mean, I don't want to be touched. So
No.
did you had to have that? You're done.
The question I was going to ask that I thought about before we actually started was a foam party. Have you ever, like, where the foam comes down on you?
I've seen that, but I've never.
And did you say Kayla had done that?
With me, I believe she was there. We did that in where did we go? Jamaica or
You did a
Punta
phone
Cana?
I
Hey,
wouldn't do
Jake!
that.
She might be in a meeting. She might be in a conference call. I have a question for you.
Did we go to Jamaica or Punta Cana? Punta Cana, and we had a phone party there. Yeah, that's when I almost lost
So
my baby.
can you come on? I want to ask. I want to ask about. I got
Almost lost my what?
I caught that.
You what?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to run. I thought I was gonna have to fight a lady. She was trying to
would
steal Dylan.
She really loved Dylan.
I really thought he was gonna get taken away.
Baby kidnap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except he wasn't a baby.
Oh, he was
probably
very young.
2 years old.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
really?
young.
Yeah, we were she
Oh,
carried
I wasn't
him.
kidding. She was like following her around. Cass and I are like, you go after that baby.
Yeah. Don't you touch that
I mean,
baby.
he was a really cute kid. I mean,
He was.
So the question I was going to ask was about foam parties. Like, I've seen them. I've never been there. I don't want to be part of it. There's freaking
Right.
foam coming
Oh,
down
I
on me.
want-
Fuck
fun.
that.
I want to try it.
You guys, really?
why not? It's bubbles.
You can just float them
Float
around.
them around your
Play
They were
with
the
them.
bubbles.
You can make mustaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth closed.
And they fill the
Yeah, I
whole
don't want to go into my
pool,
mouth.
So the pool's filled with bubbles, all the floor around it.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
it does get
shouldn't
slippery.
dance near a foam party.
I was slipping inside in a little bit.
Does it stick to your clothes?
No.
No,
it's
okay.
It's like
Bubbles.
bubbles.
Scotty,
Like,
would you do it?
No.
Yeah.
But I
why would you ask?
I played somewhere like a benefit a day after they had like a bubble party, and it was funny because we're on stage, we're playing, and in between the songs you hear somebody had like a leaf blower trying to get the bubbles outside, and they're flying all over the place. I'm like, I don't know.
Kelly, you ever done it? You ever been in it?
No.
Would you do it?
If I'm in my swimming trunks or something.
Yeah. If it's, but it's not though. It's in a club, like on a Friday night or a Saturday night, right? Isn't that what
Probably
they?
not.
Well,
This was near a
We
pool.
were in a pool.
Oh, it was near a pool.
Because
Okay.
If I'm near a pool, yeah, maybe.
But they do it, right? At clubs and at
Oh,
raves
I did
and stuff
do one.
like that.
Yeah, in college they had one, but it was kind of a fail.
Yeah, because I think they did it at UNH and they did it like at the Wit Center, and it was everything was that. Kelly, you ever shown Erica your dance move?
Whoa, I wasn't sure where you were going.
What? Kelly,
don't
watch
know.
watch
This
this
is a
move.
good
This
one.
is unbelievable. This is because you're on camera now. So Kelly, you gotta get in front of your camera so that people can see you.
Well, I thought Erica
Yeah,
was
back it up. There we go. All right, so this is Kelly. Hold on, let me give you a little of this. This is Kelly Brown's. This is a copyrighted dance move right here. All right, there you go. Look at it go. Look at here it comes. Get ready. Watch it. Wow.
Watch the arm.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, no.
Kind of cool.
Do you have the broom?
It's old school.
Did you guys just
karate.
hear that?
Huh?
Eggs dropping.
Eggs. Your eggs.
Not mine.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Your eggs just dropped.
I thought you've seen that movie. It's called The
No, I've
Eggs
never
Drop.
seen that.
Okay. All right, yeah. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
It's like half a chopping motion and a butterfly effect. I don't know
practice.
what's going on. It's good, Kelly.
You just go out
Not
and do
everybody
it.
can do it. Yeah.
He's got a good move with a broom as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
The mop. I used to mop at the Brat late night and that get the mop right in between my legs back and forth.
Right
Pretty
on.
tricky until it's, an
Yeah,
accident.
yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Little by little, you're learning about the show. All right. I didn't. We got talking about clubs, and she went to New York City, and because I've never been in a proper New York club. I don't think I'd like it. For me.
And we talked about how guys are just dumb. They don't get like, oh, hey.
I didn't say it.
Guy walked up and put his hands on her waist.
Yeah, I punched you in the face.
But he was with a girl the
Just-
whole night.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
the whole night.
It's astounding to me. It is astounding to me that that men do the things they do, and they'll be like, "Oh, dude, no, screw you, dude. You're acting like an idiot."
And it doesn't matter like how many times you strike out.
Yeah.
But I'm sure at some point, if you just
Yeah.
keep swinging, you're gonna.
You might
but,
get one.
But when I hear
That's why, though, you think they do it, right? Because at some point, maybe it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you connect with if you want somebody to talk to you, you look at them with your eyes. You'd still be like, if they walked over and put their hands, that's not what you're looking for.
No,
Right.
never.
Right. Respect the boundaries, dude.
Right.
How dumb are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just checking. It's obviously I'm out of the ballpark on that one, but I've seen everything I've seen in movies going, I don't think I'd want to. I'd go there and watch. I would watch. I'd
Which
be
then
curious.
makes you kind of creepy.
No. Yeah. I guess I know what you're saying, but I'm not being a creeper. It's
No,
an
it
interest.
just looks creepy.
It's an interesting thing to see people in that atmosphere, knowing that I don't fit down there. I don't fit. down
But it's okay, to not.
Yeah.
To not fit. That's no longer my world.
I love it. If you love it, that's cool with me.
Because Sadie said one night, I would love for you to join us, and I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't, because maybe things that you guys laugh off, I'm not gonna find funny. I want to put that guy's teeth all over the bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When we've gone to weddings, and the kids are adults, it's a friggin' blast, because with the kid, like my kids, they like to dance, and we dance with them, and it gets goofy. It gets goofy. It's nothing like that, but I mean, you're at a wedding, so. But the club scene, I'm all good. And the foam.
Yeah. I mean, you're on an island. It's fun.
Yeah, I guess an
I'll
island.
be
If it
right
was,
back.
if you were next to a pool, that makes it a little bit better. That makes it a little bit better. But all right, I was just asking about that. I was just asking. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah. That's never a new.
Short roof.
There's the whole thing with like when it comes to dancing, like the people. I'm not going to raise. I'll do this as a joke, but my hands do not belong above my head when I'm dancing. They just don't. Let me look at me. You know that. You know what I mean?
I think your hands could go up.
Yeah. It looks like some sort of weird pork rib. You know what
See,
I mean? Just as the ball.
I like to do the dance
Yeah.
moves that people are like, whoa, that is like so 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Like playing like the air guitar.
Right here. And my hand is always right here. My hand is always right here. And this hand is here. Like some.
That's hilarious.
Sometimes I'll walk the bass card. I'll do that. I don't hold my nose. I don't do that. I don't do
love
that.
it.
I'm not doing the hilarious swim or any of that stuff. But, I don't. Yeah. I just go out there and I feel the music and just go out and have a good time.
You just can't think of that anybody's watching you. As soon as you think of people are watching you, you're done.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't worry about that, about how I look or how I dance. I am what I am. I don't try to be something I'm not. I'm not cool. Never will be. But anyway, okay. Well, yeah, there was that I wanted to ask about. I don't. I got spanked in the S&M bar. That was good. That was enough for me. Laura, you had something else that we were gonna talk about.
Yes.
It dealt with going to bed. Like my routine for going to bed is simply this: walk upstairs, hit the bathroom, brush the teeth, wash the face, bed. That's it. There's no. That's it. No. Skivvies. That's it. Okay. There's no other getting ready, no prep or any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
so you don't
Boom.
put on like soft pants or pajamas before, like to hang out in the house before.
No,
Neither do I.
no. Only if I'm on vacation and I'm hanging out in sweatpants. for throughout the night. I know I'm not going out, but I don't change. I'll take this. I took a sweater off yesterday and had the jeans and stuff like that until I went to bed.
I'm a strong believer in. I try to just like shorts is what I go to bed in because I want to be cold and I think we sleep better cold.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so my routine is wash your face, and now I have to do all this crazy skincare stuff that the boys want me to do just so I don't get double chins. And then pajamas. As soon as I close my eyes, I'm in bed.
I'm out.
Yeah, me too.
Like legit. As soon as I roll onto I'll do 5 minutes and I am out unconscious.
I need to read. If I read from a book, not the phone, it helps.
Reading keeps me awake because I want to keep going. Like I
enjoy
don't
reading
wanna,
before bed.
Yeah, I don't because I want to stay up.
And then I put my mouthpiece in so I don't grind my teeth, and then of course I put my CPAP mask on. So so I don't die.
I don't think I could do it. Even if I had to wear, I don't think I could sleep with a mask attached to my face.
Yeah, something's going on right now where we got a leak over here on the right hand side, and it's like so I'm feeling air on my eye. So every dream I have, I'm riding in a car. And somebody else is driving, and they have a hole in their windshield, and it's blowing in my eye, or it doesn't matter. It's something is like whistling, and it's in my eye.
Well,
then I gotta roll over.
It's whistling and it's in my eye.
And Amy will be like, it's not square. But
yeah.
Okay.
So do you feel like you wake up happy in the morning?
Oh no.
I wake up
on Saturdays and Sundays.
I wake up and I'm pretty much ready to go. Like I wake up and I don't go. Ugh. I wake up and go. All right, let's go. You know what I mean?
I give myself.
That's how I am.
No time to mess around. Like today there was a storm. The alarm went off at 3:30. I was up at 3:30, and let's just get the day going.
So you have what makes it better for you?
6 things that you should do at night if you want to be happier in the morning.
Okay.
So maybe this will help.
Lay your clothes out. It's going to be one of them.
Rub one out?
Okay.
What?
Let's start with the first one. Take an evening walk.
I do that. I did that last night.
A post-dinner stroll around the block or one last potty walk with your dog will help you before you go to bed. It'll reduce your blood sugar levels after a meal, which will help you wind down. Now, Kelly,
I do it reverse.
That's not good for you.
I had my sandwich at 8:30 last night.
And then you go to bed.
At 10.
I try to eat 5:30, 6 o'clock. I try to eat. Try to be in bed at 8:30, which is rare, but I succeeded last night.
Put your phone down, ideally in another room. Obviously, it's...
How do I check the scores?
Good point, Kelly.
To get better quality rest, focus on improving your sleep hygiene by getting rid of your phone. I use my phone for my alarm.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But I FaceTime the girls every night before bed just to say goodnight quickly.
We did a big jump. I didn't tell you guys. We killed the landline. We now are. I know, right? Like that's so old school.
I tried calling.
But
you.
How much did your bill go up?
We kept no, because now it was a fiasco. It went down $30. Which is great because for a while there it went up if you got rid of it. But the only reason we kept it is because that was the number my parents would call. That's the one they had in their head. That's the one they had in their phone, and you had to have that in case of an emergency. But we don't have it anymore. So, what else?
They say do that for at least 30 minutes. Have your phone away from you.
I do that.
Take a warm bath or a shower before you go to bed. I do that. Do that, but it says totally immersing yourself in water as opposed to showering actually will lift your mood. Help.
It does feel great.
Yeah, I haven't taken a bath since I was like 15.
It will help you improve your sleep. I mean, just being in water. I just wash my face with hot water. I don't.
You do any of this? You do any of this
Before bed?
Yeah, like any of this stuff apply to you?
It depends. Like I do scroll, but I don't scroll in the mornings, and I want to make that less of a thing. Like I don't want my phone near me before I go to bed because
30 minutes.
I set my alarm and then I'll scroll and then I'll go to bed.
All right, but be honest. How long? Like you go to bed and you're looking at your phone in the bed. Mm-hmm. Okay, right. That's what they're saying. Try not to
don't
do
do
that.
that.
And I want to stop doing that because I feel like I just started actually doing that the other day, and I felt like it kept me up for longer.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Blue light's bad.
Jimmy was in here talking the other day about because I said to him, I walked into something in my garage and I could turn my head just about like here. That's it right now. My neck's stiff, and he goes.
Check neck.
People looking at their phones. He said he had a problem, and he went, and they said, hey, a lot of time people are experiencing now because they're staring at their phones.
Mm-hmm. Check neck. That's what it's called, actually, because they're always looking down like this,
This one's weird. I've never done this. Do a body scan. They say this is a powerful way to ease chronic stress and your mental awareness of your body.
What am I looking for, ticks?
No. So it says bring attention to each part of your body, starting with your head and moving slowly down until you reach your toes. Just
Okay, hold
pay
on.
attention to
All right, okay, hold on. Because when you say body scan, it makes me think visually. But mentally, I do that every night.
It says when you're laying
Yeah.
in bed, kind of focus on different parts of your body and you can know how you feel.
Yep.
It's a great way to de-stress and it's
Yep.
a great way to get over tensions that build up in different parts of your body just by thinking about your body before you drift off.
I start with my
cool.
head and my neck, and I keep my eyes closed, and I think about relaxing it there, and then I move down, and I start to think about my chest, and I go down all the way to my feet, and it's not like a big thing,
See, I've
but
never
you
done this.
slowly think about relaxing every part of your body, and you tell it to relax, and I don't know, it seems to
Yes,
it
as a
seems to
cycle your
work.
awareness around your body, and it really does help just to rest and digest everything.
Never thought of
And
that.
then, as soon as I get down to my feet, I'm like, okay, now I roll over onto my left side. Left hand comes up under the pillow. I'm out. Just like that. Just like that.
Nothing but sexiness.
Is that what you're
me?
thinking?
I ooze the sex.
Yeah.
I'm,
He
I'm
means
a,
it.
I'm a sex oozer. Oh. Just kidding.
Next up,
Just kidding. Whatever.
reflect.
Shut up. You're not like if you come on. All right.
Reflect
We're trying
on
to
your
move on.
day.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're most likely to fret on all the things that went on through your day, everything you haven't checked off on your to-do list. Do all that, but reflect on everything that's gone on in your day, and then you can feel more accomplished. You can take a moment to see what you've learned, how you grew throughout the day, and what you really got done. It's good.
I don't do that at all. I forget the day. I don't want to think about the day because one thing thinking about the day leads for you to think about the problems that you had the day.
Well, this simple practice strengthens our capacity for insight and can help us to approach the next day with an open mind that's ready to learn.
You do that, Kelly?
No.
You do that, Scotty?
No.
I mean, if I had a good day and accomplished
every
a
day.
couple things, I'll think about that, yes. But not the bad things.
You saw a good-looking woman in the supermarket. You'd be think of that.
Yes.
Okay. Just
Well,
checking.
that's ending your day with gratitude.
That is what
Before you go to
gratitude is.
sleep, write down 3 to 5 things that
Every
you're
night.
thankful for.
Every night, I don't write them down. Every night, I think of 5 things that were good throughout the day and end on a high note. And that I learned a long time ago when I got divorced. Like my therapist, I not a therapist, but my doctor said, instead of
It's okay to have a therapist.
No, I know, but I didn't have
And
a
a therapist is a doctor.
And my doctor said to me, hey, go to bed on a high note. Hey, I did this, I did this,
All right.
I did this, I did this, and I found it to be so much instead of going,
Okay.
holy shit, I
And it's
lost
not
everything,
just
and
on
I'm
you.
starting all over again.
You can spend a few minutes reflecting on the good people in
Oh,
your
yes.
day, good things that
He's not going
happened.
to think of anybody else.
Oh my God, I will go through like and you need to find 5 things.
Okay.
You need to, so I would go.
This is
we
3
had
to
a-
5.
We had a good show today. That was a fun show today.
Okay, so I was going to say, if you go to bed right now, what from the morning are you going to think about tonight?
That was a fun show today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping the girls are coming over tonight. There's a great visit with
Okay.
Nora and Jill.
Yeah,
Me and Amy are making dinner, but there are days that you can't think of 5 because maybe it was just a bad day.
Right.
But you'll find stuff like, hey, that was a great topic that
Okay.
me and Erica got on, and that it laughed. I got a lot of emails, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
What else?
That was it. That was the
Okay.
last one. It's just end your day with like a little blessing. A little
Well, we're
gratitude.
gonna end the segment because we have one more for the Buzz Plus listeners here. We got one more for you, special.
Ooh.
This one is going to be the opposite of a good day.
Oh no!
I want you
Don't
to
bring us down.
I want no. It's not a depressing one. It's and I think we talked about it on the air before, and it deals with physical pain. Pain. Like you said you had a kidney stone.
Yeah.
I heard that's the most pain anybody can have
Besides-
outside of childbirth. That's what I've heard. So when we come back, we're going to talk about. I'm going to ask.
We're
I'm,
gonna talk
I'm
about
giving
my
you time to think
stone.
about this.
I can tell you a lot of things that were painful in my life.
I'm going to tell you. I want to know the worst physical pain.
Physical, I wasn't.
I know that physical pain, like you injured yourself, you hurt yourself, something like that. For each of us is going to say the most physical pain you've ever had. We're going to do that coming up on the Buzz Plus. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, follow the Morning Buzz on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and now TikTok. Go to morningbuzz.com and make sure you follow it all for new social media only features coming in the new year.
All right, I don't know if this is going to work or whatever. All right, but we're good. We're good.
All right.
So there was I don't know where this came from in the news. They were talking about the most pain and I thought of Scotty because clearly you think of women and childbirth,
Yep.
right?
I would
Physical
think
pain.
absolutely.
Got to be the most painful thing. I can't even fathom it. Okay.
It hurts real bad.
But you forget about it. They,
so
they say that after you have a child, you forget about the pain, which allows you to want to have another one.
Until the moment when you go to have that other one, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this again.
Yeah.
And then I'm laying there going, do I really have to push this thing out?
So I have a friend who had a child and said, never again. Because of the physical pain.
Yeah, I know some people.
Because they were like,
I bet.
nope, not going through that again. I'll adopt if I. Matter of fact, they did. They did adopt, and because they're like, I'm not, nope, and nope, check, nope. So, but Scotty had a kidney stone,
Yes.
right? And I heard that is the most painful thing a human being can have next to childbirth.
I was I was told I was very fortunate. I went home and this hurt. I didn't know what it was. Called Amy at work. She's like, it sounds like a kidney stone. Get to the doctors or the hospital. And I did. And I sat there for about 7.5, 8 hours waiting to get in.
Oh,
And
you were in.
probably 67. I think the lady said she counted me 67 times that I got up to go to the bathroom.
But all right, so let me ask. I'm not going to get gross about this, but you think you have to go and it doesn't let you.
You think
right?
you have to go really, really bad, and it's very, very little. So,
Yeah,
so
okay.
there was but you.
Okay.
It's like by the time you wash your hands and go back in and sit down,
You got to go in.
you got to
think
go
that.
again. So, but I think where a lot of people, for me, because I ended up catching mine. They give you a little strainer and stuff and do
It's
it.
got to come out.
It's got to come out. But I was able to immediately get on the medication that made everything relaxed, because some people just ignore that
Yeah.
and just go, it'll work its way out. Yes, it will, but you're feeling it the whole time where
Yeah.
I did not. It
Yeah.
was kind of a
Lucky for
painkiller.
you.
You know what that is? You know what it is?
I've heard of it.
It's a calcified little piece of whatever.
It's
There's
a rock.
something- It's not. It's a rock that you have to pass.
Yeah.
And you no.
And you start to get the feeling right back here.
It starts in
And-
your kidney and you got to move it.
It travels, and that is what the hurt for me personally the most.
The gerbil wasn't made for that stunt. I
No.
think is the
No.
thing. So that hurt the most. 1 to 10, the pain.
I would 9.5 easily.
9.5.
Yeah.
Childbirth. Would you put it at a 10?
Yeah, the first one. Second one moved a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
He was a little smaller, and I feel like the tunnel was already there for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
So
The prisoners have already escaped.
yeah,
once.
he's already got it
So-
once. So and he was first one was bigger.
El Chapo got out, got away. You know. What I mean?
This is making me want to have a kid real bad.
Yeah. That's. Did you have an epidural? The
The first one.
they give you an epidural in your spine.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it,
yeah.
And it kind of makes it easier.
I think with the first one, I ended up having one. I was doing hypnobirthing for the first 20 hours or so, and then
I did hypnobirthing when Valerie had a baby.
and then
Was that
and then I
the
had to.
baby?
Then I got the epidural.
Okay.
So yeah, both, and then
Yeah.
the surgery I had last March. That was very painful too.
Yeah, okay.
Very, very painful. Yeah,
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
Yep.
That's why we just leave it at that. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they took my bladder.
Okay, here we go.
And they tied it up to my hips so it wouldn't fall
gotta
out.
keep going.
That canal the prisoners made, they wanted to make sure my bladder wasn't going to fall out that hole. So they tied it up so I'm all like a hammock. I'm all hammocked in. Then they went
Mind
in.
you, I gave her an out to not go this route. I did
paying
give her the
money
out.
for this.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell them how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
so,
real.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everything is now where it's supposed to be. Then they did this other thing, so I wouldn't tinkle, and I'm
Yeah.
like, whew, no
I think
problems.
What's funny out of all of us is that Erica is terrified the most.
Yep.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm
'Cause she's
scared.
like, that happens? That really happens? Oh my God.
Talk to your mother. Like she can
Yeah.
like give some insight because she had 3 babies.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But she had all C-sections.
so she's lucky.
Yep.
Oh my God, she's so lucky.
Well, I mean, after C-section, there's more time for recovery, and there's
I
a lot
get
of
it.
other things. But
I get it.
natural childbirth, it ruins you.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
But the modern day technology, they can fix you right up again.
There we go.
So no prisoners
There's
are
hope.
escaping.
And I actually ended on a positive note.
Of course.
What is happening?
Kelly, in your life, the most painful experience that you
trying
had,
to-
pain, physical pain.
I've had 2 meniscus surgeries, so my knee had some pain before that, obviously. But nothing compared to really a stomach pain, upset stomach, like when you're sick. That's the worst I've had, and I can't stand.
You're very lucky.
Upset
Yep.
stomach.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
Besides that, knock on wood.
It's strange because the one thing that I thought of that was one of the most painful experiences, and it's nothing compared to what you guys have talked about. There's two things. I had a really bad pinched nerve in my back, and it affects every single thing you do.
Doesn't matter
you
what you do.
You can't get in a car. You can't get out of a car, and it cripples you. Like the first time it happened, I was in the shower, and I went down in the shower, and I had to crawl out of the tub wet onto the floor, and I couldn't even really say help to my wife. It was like, I don't know what happened, and it was excruciating. Like I just wanted to not move, because it paralyzed everything in the back. All right, there's one.
My breaking my ankle on the
We're going back to
sledding.
you? Okay.
Well, I'm going back to that. Yeah, because that just brought me up.
We
that
weren't
was
done,
bad.
mate.
That was bad. That was bad. That one hurt real bad.
And the other thing I was just going to mention, I had I hit my something dropped on my thumbnail, and it was all blue, and the blood was building up. They had to burn a hole with a pointer all the way through my thumbnail, and I thought, okay, this is not a big deal.
They didn't give you a local or something?
There was no local. That was back
in the old days.
Straight through there, burned a hole. You could smell the smoke, and it was excruciating. But anyway, in the scheme of things, not a big deal. What was the most painful thing physically you've experienced?
Well, I've never broken a bone or anything like that, but the first thing that the first thing that comes to mind was when I was younger, I had meningitis, and that was horrible. Like my eyes, like I couldn't move them; they hurt so bad to move. Like, and still, when I get sick, sometimes my eyes hurt.
Do you just close your eyes and just ride it out, or what do you do?
I was just like laying there. Like my mom had to pick me up and force me to go to the doctors, and I like literally just was like limp the whole
Did you
time.
get admitted to the hospital? I was 2 years old when I had meningitis, so I don't remember, but I know I was in the hospital for a couple of weeks to get...
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't. They sent me home, which was weird. But
I had a wicked
they have
high...
two different kinds of meningitis.
I had a wicked high fever probably like 7-8 years ago, 103, and something came out of nowhere. And so I got to the hospital, and I went to urgent care, right to the hospital. I go to the hospital. I'm just going to go to the hospital because every time I've gone to urgent care, no offense, they do serve a good. Every time I've gone there, I get sent to the hospital. So I just go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I go there and they say you have meningitis. I'm like I don't. What I have is shingles. Tomorrow I've had shingles twice. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a shingles on my leg, lower leg. Not bad. Right, compared to what people get. I said, this is what it happens before I get shingles. They're like, no. And so I thought I had meningitis, which is terrifying. That's an inflammation of your brain tissue, right?
Yeah.
Or
I had to
the
learn,
stuff
I guess, to
surrounding the
walk
brains.
again. I had to do
The meninges, yeah. I was terrified. It wasn't.
They
It
have
was
viral
shingles.
and bacterial meningitis.
Yeah.
There's two different.
maybe mine
I don't want that stuff. I don't want whatever that was you had. I don't
Yeah,
want
it hurts.
I don't want it. And I definitely don't want what you had.
Well, you want me to keep going with pain?
No. Those are two good ones.
That broken ankle one. I remember like wanting to vomit after I landed. That hurt so bad. Oh.
She's the only woman I know who landed in a 7-foot thick air cushion and still broke her ankle.
Yep.
Oh, it hurt.
She came off of a ski jump on a tube. Everybody done it. A whole bunch of people did it. Laura did it. They're like, just keep your legs up. She goes up in the air.
Went down
and
like
went
a pencil.
straight down like a
Snap.
pencil. Did exactly
They could
everything.
see they were broadcasting.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
And we were in such a far place of Maine. Their emergency room was just an urgent care, and then they loaded me. They wanted to load me up in drugs. Couldn't do that because I had to drive 3 hours to a real doctor.
You had to drive yourself?
Because my husband and my kid were together at the lake, so I had to drive to them, and it was a mess.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Ouch.
Look at the bright side, though. And maybe you haven't had any of these pains, So maybe, lucky you.
But it is funny, and I always tell the doctors when they're like, "What's your pain level?"
Yeah.
I was like,
What's your pain tolerance?
Yeah,
and then what's your level?
I go, listen, you have that little sad face. That would the worst sad face ever is pushing out my kid. But then when Quato, my hernia, got stuck out of its hole, that hurt. That was really painful too, and I couldn't push him back in.
Think of how Quato felt.
That was scary. So, but
Picture a little man in your belly poking his face through your skin. That's what that was.
He came out. So I used to be able to push him back in. So for a year, I pushed him back in. and then he got stuck out. And the problem is, it can then get infected.
Okay.
So then I had to do the surgery. That was another pain.
We gotta go. We gotta go. All right. Well, anyway, interesting. Email me. Tell me what, if you're listening still and you made it through this. You have a strong constitution. Email me. Tell me what the most pain you've ever felt on a 1 to 10. What was it, and how much? Where on the scale was it? I'm interested. Okay. But anyway, we gotta go. We gotta go. This was a long one today, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. Everybody, nice to see you, Erica. Laura, have a great day.
You too.
Roadkill, have a great day.
Don't get
Kelly,
nervous.
right on. You got it. All right. See you.
Now that you can watch Greg in the Morning Buzz and the Buzz 24/7, we need you to go to our YouTube channel at Morning Buzz TV and hit subscribe. It's Greg in the Morning Buzz on Morning Buzz TV on YouTube.